I'm Kanika with Red Carpet Report. We're in Pasadena at the NBCUniversal Winter Press Tour 2016. How are you doing? Good, I'm good. So, the magicians, I think it's a really, let's talk about the concept for a second. I want to talk about the concept of the magic on the show, because it's definitely not a fixer, right? It's more like light and dark. So tell me about the symbolism of magic on the show.
Matt?
No, you got it. I think the show explores like the real life consequences of magic, and that like you said it already. It's not a fix-all. My thought went right out of my head as soon as we tripped up like that.
We tripped.
Yeah.
I ruined it. I blew it.
No, you didn't ruin anything. We can start over. Magic is fun.
Yeah.
Magic is so fun. Let's talk about magic.
Video editing.
Magic is almost its own character in this show, and I think it's just the one thing that like it binds all these people together and also pulls them apart. Especially for Quentin and Julia, we get to see how magic is real. Boom, they find this out, and then they both go on their different journeys and different paths on how to master this thing and cultivate it and have it, prevalent in their lives and their storylines.
Let's talk about your characters. I mean, the development that the characters must go through on this show. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, like Quentin is not your typical like hero, and he never will be. And he's
Well, that's nice, no?
well, it is. I mean, I think that's what makes him relatable. I think
Human.
exactly. He's perpetually dissatisfied, and he's a bit of an asshole. And I think those are the things that like make it complicated, and make it complicated to watch him, because I think at this it makes him human in the fact that like you want him to succeed at the same time you want him to fail, and like I think that's a fun journey.
Yeah, very complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I think that the viewers will find solace in the fact that these characters are flawed. They're not perfect. This isn't, something that where it's always a happy ending. Sometimes I think you'll watch the show and feel really icky, and then other times I think you'll watch the show and feel great, and then other times you'll be confused, and that's all a part of life, and that's what really does actually happen.
Yeah.
I think I saw in an interview, Stella, you mentioned that you had a lot of choreography with your hands. And that's so interesting. How is that process and learning about them?
They're called finger. It's called a finger tut or tutting.
Yeah.
Tutting.
Which is sort of a break dance with your hands.
Like
So
a pop and lock, but with your finger.
Yeah. Lev Grossman describes the magic in the book being done with precise finger movements, as opposed to sort of a flick of a wand. And so we've adapted that idea and taken this sort of like breakdance style and kind of like stripped out the lyrical and made it a little bit more practical. And so we had a choreographer on set and who was like building the language for the magic, so that. Yeah.
And I guess last question, I mean, how does this both push you as actors? How did this character in this show challenge you?
I think what's hard about these characters, it's hard to like them sometimes and be them, and I mean that's like as is with yourself as a human, right? So I think that was challenging to sort of make sense of some of the things that these people do, and especially Julia makes sense of the things that she does, and almost like deem them okay or make them acceptable in my mind so I could then go forward and like go through with them. That was hard, but I think I do that as a real human too. So.
Well, thank you guys so much, and we have to wrap. But I wish the show amazing success. I'm really excited to see it. So all the best. It was good seeing you again, Stella. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for a lot more interviews, and comment below. Let me know which new show you're really excited to see this season.